Hello, everybody. I am Chris, and you are on day 13 of your Move to Improve 30-day workout challenge. This one is going to feel so amazing. We are going to do a quick stretch today. You're going to use a chair, which will, for some of the moves, will help you get deeper into it. And for some of the moves, it's going to just help you to get into the pose in general. Okay, so we're going to be holding each stretch for about 30 seconds today, just to kind of let yourself feel it. And if you want to go a little bit longer, you can always hit pause and sit in the stretch for a little longer. We are going to work a little bit on the breathing, but we're going to do a quick warm up to get your body moving because we don't want to stretch cold muscles. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's get started. All right, so let's start, and we're going to have a seat right here. Nice and easy, having a seat. Okay, so let's start with some big arm circles, taking them back and back. Good, keep this going. Reach up and make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, right? Good. Keep going. Up, good. Up, we'll do one more in this direction. Breathe, inhale, and then exhale, nice. Go forward with it. Just make the move as big as you can. We're moving, right? We're moving. Getting some blood flow to the shoulder joints, to the muscles. Good. Perfect. Now I want you to bring the arms up and down. And 7. Good. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. 6. 5. Good. And 4, again, just enjoying the movement of your body. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good. Hands on the chair. Take your feet just about hip width apart, and we're actually just going to get up and sit back down. So stand up and sit back down. Okay, now you don't have to go at my pace. If you want to go a little bit slower, that's fine. Good. Okay, so again, working on just getting up and getting down. And I know sometimes some of you guys are like, well, this is ridiculous. No, it's not. Not everybody can get up and get down, right? And we can. We just have to work on it. Keep going. Okay, and this is just a move to get you warm. Everybody can do this to get your body warm, right? Good. Nice. Excellent. Let's just do one more. Very good. Now, have a seat, and I'm just going to have you kick out your left leg and your right leg. Left leg. Now, you could go slower again, but try not to round forward and you kick. Keep going. We kick. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, you're going to lift your right heel, your left heel, your right heel. Warming up your calves a little bit. Right heel, left heel, right heel, left heel. 2 more. 1 more on each side. And stop. Now everybody stand up, and you're going to bring your hands together just like this. And what you're going to do are take some little rolls of the wrists. Roll those wrists. Roll the wrists. Good. Keep those going. And as you're doing this, just kind of rock side to side. Again, it's movement, getting your body a little bit warmer. Good. Now go the other way with your wrists. Nice. Good. This is one of my favorite things to do if I'm at my computer, sitting all day or sitting for long periods of time with the hands like that, right? Good. Now reach your arms up and exhale down. Do that again. Let's do inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Go ahead and have a seat on your chair. So your first move, we're going to take your arms and reach out, reach them back, and then we're going to hug it across. So this first move that we're doing for 30 seconds, we're opening the chest up, look up. Okay, and then in and hug. Good. Open it up. In and hug. Open it up. In and hug. Now next one, we reach the arms up. Bring your feet a little wider than the chair. Grab your left wrist and lean over to one side. Okay, so now a couple things here. If the chair feels good for you, you can stay there. Standing might give you a little deeper stretch by pushing your hips to the left. So you choose. Okay, stay there. Good. So we get a nice stretch in that side body. Inhale. Exhale. And again, standing or seated. Good. Inhale it up. Good. I'm going to get back to my chair. Right arm comes up. Grab it with your left hand and just lean over. Good. And again, if you want to do this standing, you can. It's a little bit harder with the feet together and standing, or just gets a little bit deeper. Okay. And don't just stick with just this because it's comfortable. If you can do this, and it's like, oh yeah, I can do that, then do it, right? Breathe in and out. Don't hold your breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale up. And we're going to take your left leg and cross it over. Chest up. Inhale. And then exhale, slight lean forward. Now I'm going to show you this, what it is and what it isn't. It is just straight back, not this. Okay, because that's going to compress you in the discs. You want to be up tall. And then if you lean forward, you're going to feel that stretch in your hips, your glutes, your abductors. Hold it there. Good. And come up, switching legs. Okay, now if you can't get your leg up here, work on it a little bit at a time. Come forward. So if you can't get your leg up, keep going, hold the stretch. You can just work on pulling your knee to your chest, right? Pulling your knee to your chest and then turning it out a little bit. Maybe a little rotation in the hip. Okay, moving. Good, hold it. Try not to clench your jaw. You want to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Very good. Now, take that down. Everybody stand up. And now option 1 is just to fold forward. Option 2 is to fold forward with your hands on the chair if you don't have a lot of flexibility. So you could be here. Okay, and if you're like, oh my God, I can't, that's okay, right? You can put your hands on the chair. You can put your elbows on the chair, okay? What you want to think of is keeping softness in the knees and not holding your breath, okay? This is supposed to be relaxing, not, right? Okay, now come up, and I'm going to have you put your left foot in front, right foot back, and just turn your right toes out a little bit and do the same thing. So you're either going hands to the chair, elbows to the chair, or if you have the flexibility, you can fold all the way down. And you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of your left thigh there. Hold it. Again, if you want these stretches to be longer, you can always pause before I move on and go to the next one, right? Hold. Now bend your knees a little bit to come out of it. Roll yourself up. And we're going to switch. Right foot forward, left foot slightly out. Your hands either come to the chair or elbows to the chair or hands down, whatever feels good for you. Now, if your hands are on the chair, just let them be heavy, right? So if that's where you can be, that's good, right? You got to work at it, right? So I have a lot of people that have started doing my mobility routines that I do live on Tuesdays, and at first they were like, well, I can't do this, but the consistency and the being, strong to not quit on yourself, bend your knees, bring it up, okay, is a very, very good thing to think about trying to work through. Okay, so now you're going to have a seat again. having a seat again. Okay, working through the hard stuff. Right elbow to your thigh. And then I want you to reach over right there. Good, so another side bend. This one feels a little different. Good, hold it. Breathe. Staying here, just breathing in and out. Good. Inhale up, and we're going to go to the other side. Good. So I don't typically put on timers in stretching and mobility because I want you to focus on feeling the stretches and not focusing on how much time you have left in the stretch. So what I want you to think about here is the length in the side of your body. Good. Reaching with the arm, no little kink in the elbow like this. Reach like you're reaching for something up there on the top shelf. Good. Nice. Okay. So now bring the legs in, come to the edge of your seat. Okay. And what are we doing? The edge of our seat. Drop your head to your left. Good. Now take your right palm and push it down. Good. And if you feel okay with it, you can go ahead and just put the hand on the head, but you're not yanking on the head. You're just holding it there. Feeling length in the side of the neck. Another thing I like to think is sometimes pointing that ear to the sky. Good. Up. Let's go to the other side. So over slowly. Flex your left hand. And if you want to, you can go ahead and put a little bit of pressure on it. But if that feels not good in any way, right? If you're having trouble breathing there, I want you to just keep your hand down. All right? And I want you to remember when we're choosing to do exercises, there is a responsibility that you have to just choose. Like, okay, is this going to be too much for me? Should I back off? Or can I do a little bit more? Okay. Good. Nice. Take your hands behind the back. And what you're going to do is knuckles down. So if you have to stand up with this, that's okay. Okay. Or you could just sit up on the edge of the chair. Now this one is wonderful, especially if you sit at a desk all day and you tend to do this, right? We want to open up the chest, sit up nice and tall. Good. Just look left and right a little bit. Look left and right a little bit. Very nice. And good. Okay, shake it out. Shake it out. Take your legs wider this time and stand up. And with the legs wider, we're going to do a forward fold again. Now, with your legs wider, you should be able to get closer to the floor. And if you can't, that's okay. All right? Everybody's flexibility is different. When your legs are wider, your upper body is closer to the floor. Okay? Because the legs are out wider and not straight underneath you, right? So if you can get down, you can. And if not, no big deal. Hang down. Good. Bend the knees. Roll yourself up. Okay, and we're almost there. We got one more move on each side. So I'm going to have you take your foot and put your toes on the chair, right? And then push your hip forward. You could also do this with your foot against the wall, all right? Having your foot on, so you're stretching out your calf. So the top, your ball of your foot is on the wall or the chair leg, and the heel is down, and then you push your hips forward, and you get a nice stretch in those calves. Hold it. This should feel good. Okay, this is the stuff people tend to skip and switch. But this is the stuff, switch legs, so right foot on and hips forward, okay? Because we're like, well, we don't need this, and it's boring, okay? Well, when you can't move because you're doing too much of this or that, or you're not doing enough, right? This is what we need, is to be able to have some flexibility in the muscles. So that's what this is, flexibility. And also, we're going to work later on in this program on a little bit of joint mobility, okay? meaning being able to move in like a full range of motion throughout your joints. Okay? And stop. Okay, we're just gonna take some hip circles, push them back, and then forward. Oh, that feels good. Good. Take them back and forward. Your knees just have a teeny, teeny, tiny bend in them. And other direction. Good job, guys. Last one. Good. Give me a big breath in right here. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. You did a great job today, everyone. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. I will see you tomorrow for day 14. Bye, guys.